Virginia's juvenile justice system is turning to parents and families to keep their children from getting into more trouble with the law or even ending up locked up.
Yeah, a new program is sending therapists into their homes across Central Virginia and the Shenandoah Valley. NBC29's Matt Talhelm has the details in our top story at 6. Hi, Matt.
Good evening, Stephen Casey. The court service unit here in Charlottesville handled a little more than 2,000 juvenile complaints last year. The unit in Staunton handled right around 1,500. Well, now the most high risk of those kids will find a little more family time in their treatments.
We've tried everything else and they're kind of at their wits' end.
Mike Nielsen works with families of kids going through the court system in the 25th district.
Our goal is to reduce that risk to reoffend.
But with sometimes 20 cases at a time, the probation officer doesn't always have the time to do more than just follow the court's orders.
And a lot of times the family systems need a lot of work, and all these things have different influences that make kids react in certain ways and drive certain behaviors.
Nielsen is now referring some of his most high-risk juvenile offenders to a new multisystemic therapy, or MST, program.
A lot of the kids that are receiving MST services have had a multitude of services in the past that really have not worked in reducing their risk.
The intensive 6-month program sends therapists into the homes of court-involved children and teens. They'll look at school, friends, community, and family factors causing the bad behavior.
If there's no changes in the family, if nobody's really consistently worked with the family or identified what's been going on with the family, it's much easier to revert back to that previous behavior, and it starts that cycle.
The goal is to keep juveniles from having to be separated from their families and sent off to incarceration at the state's Bon Air Correctional Center.
They shouldn't have to go through a correctional center in order to get the education they need, to get the skills they need, to get any of the treatments that they need, if we can provide it for them in the community.
Nielsen hopes the kids in his supervision succeed with their families when all else fails.
If that is broken, the kids' support system really is, there's nothing propping the kids up, there's no backbone for that kid.
Families within a 90-minute drive of the Waynesboro-based MST team will have 24/7 access to those therapists. The state also plans to expand the MST program as well as add an alternative family intervention therapy program to 100 communities all across the Commonwealth by the end of the year.
All right, Matt Talhelm live in Charlottesville tonight. Thank you, Matt.